Welcome back, hunters! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Monster Hunter Wilds, where our first week of the series went out, and I'm actually surprised at how, not I should say good it really looks on YouTube, but the fact that it actually runs smoother than I thought it would in videos and that. Like, granted, the frame rate I know is not going to be superb and everything, and I'm just more surprised at the fact that the computer has been able to run everything Wilds has done so far. But the fact that I can actually get average quality of content out there on Wilds already to begin with is just amazing. So we're out and about into a new episode. I'm in the Lana armor, which is actually very nice and fancy. And we're going to see about trying to find the pop-up camp for, I think it's trying to follow up with the Doshaguma that we found a little bit of the signs and traces of before we had the little incident with the Marina. One interesting thing actually was, I did a little bit of exploring just to clear out some, like, the optional quests that we had unlocked right now. And I don't think Lalabrina is actually an aggressive monster if you find her just roaming about. That's one of the things I really do like about World and now Wilds, is that you don't have the monsters all aggressive as soon as they spot you. You have some that will just leave you to your own business if you don't bug them.
How many years has it been since I met Nata? At first, he wasn't interested in anything. Just sad.
Okay.
Eventually, he came out of his shell, but you could see he was still holding so much in. I don't want him to think we're not on his side, but I'm afraid that he's rushing into this too soon.
Okay, I'm trying to remember, because they had mentioned there was some... Oh. Okay, just some pure gill. Apparently not happy about us being out here, so... We'll just see about trying to take care of some of them so they're not too much a problem in the future for us. Maybe we can break the pack a bit. Nope. Okay, I think they're going to... The rest are going to flee for us. But yeah, they did say, I think it was 3 years between when Nata was found and then the expedition has actually gone out for the Forbidden Lands or something like that. I mean, that's a fair amount of time to be trying to follow up with for... like what's happened to the Keepers or that. I guess it takes that long to organize and prepare to actually embark on an expedition like this. So, I don't know if we'll have anything we'll really be able to find, but... Oh. Something else is looking our way, but I don't... Maybe it's just the Dilithodon over there. No. No. Beergill trying to cause problems with us. Although I think that might have been the only one. Maybe it's just like a last remnant from the other pack. Okay, so we gotta keep looking for the pop-up camp. We'll snag another one of those. And it sounds like... Yeah, you guys don't gotta worry. You're safe. Well, I guess you were probably safe already, but... We're not going to do anything to ya. But I am hoping maybe after this week or so we'll see, NVIDIA Geforce Now, it'll have compatibility for Wilds, and I'll be able to try to show this game off more properly to, like, the visual quality it can have. Or at least be able to keep at least a steady 24 frames per second.
Something's going on at the camp.
No, those aren't felines. Okay, I might have to adjust brightness, because...
They must be telling us to follow them. Allow me. Greetings to you. Sorry that we got off on the wrong...
Oh, are they going to take her artifact?
You okay? My baby! Do whatever they say.
Admittedly, that was really weird how dark that cutscene was compared to, like, just how things are in the environment here. But apparently we have a little bit of a meeting with, I guess, the locals.
They're gathering honey. Forest ours. You respect.
So I'm not sure if they're... They kind of seem like a...
I'm sorry for losing my cool back there, but that was a bona fide late androduodecimic groveling idol.
Hey, what?
Once I knew they were holding Marianne hostage.
Marianne?
Powerless to resist. Oh, but I was worried about our other supplies too.
Let me try to... Oh, and... There we go. Okay, snag that, because the admin seeds will probably come in handy later.
Everywhere.
I wonder if these are the little ones that they were talking about. They were seeing them... all about, like, moving around us when we were first arriving. And I do like that. I think they've added... They've added some prompts that way. Now, if we want to, like, check on things, we don't have to wait for, like, just a certain spot to be opened up. No. The Gagios, or Gagios? So they're still around here.
Are they gonna be okay? Oh yeah, it is okay.
Oh, they're just being chased by a few of the local predators. They'll be fine.
Hey, look at them. They're foraging for mushrooms.
Yeah, it seems like they're pretty well established around here.
Get around. Really get around.
And they can kind of talk. I'm not sure if they're like a more ancient sort of feline or that. Kind of... No.
Oh, this is beautiful.
I guess kind of hard to tell until we can see one without, like, the hood they've got on.
We climb up. You come too. You come too. I guess we go in here.
Kind of remind me of Star Wars and Ewoks. Okay, so what do we got in here? Is it like their little village, or...? Plum Peach.
Ha-ha! Grovel and feel humblings, for this is our great Wyvere. Wyvere, our city.
Yeah, it's almost like saber-toothed cats in a way.
This forest belongs to us Wudwuds. My
Wudwuds?
and yous.
What an unusual eldritch tongue they speak. And yet, it feels so fresh and relevant. Greetings, friend. We mean you no harm. Would you give us back our tiny house?
We no give back. We have claimed it as Tribute. But we make deals, okay? A great menace is making the troubles by our honey mound. Its pink fur is big, stylish, and cool. But its gases are of a stinktenacious variety.
I know what we're going after next.
Take away big menace, and in our generosities, we shall return your puny hovel.
Pink fur. You think it's a Congalala?
Yep.
Seems like we've got our work cut out for us.
Okay, it is interesting to see Congalala will be...
Wudwuds, huh? They make it sound like they've been here forever.
Probably have been.
Eric mentioned seeing Congalalas in the south of the forest. We've certainly got no shortage of them back west. And now, we know there's a healthy population here, too.
Okay, it is interesting. We're getting a little bit of both
Let's move out!
knowledge of the Forbidden Lands, and also some of the greater, just Monster Hunter world, too. So we know wherever Alma and, I guess, the rest of the expedition forces hailed from.
Where do you think the Wudwuds learned to speak our language? They have a very colorful vocabulary. Seriously, what's a tribute? I think she meant tribute. You know, payment for us to be here.
Yeah, most likely the case. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, there is also the, well, I think theory that might be, a bit of remains. Now we got another Doshagrama part. Okay. Well, we know they're definitely around in the area. We're going to head on and see about finding... Ooh, that's quite a drop. We'll see about helping these little, the Wudwuds out with this. But, with a monster that is included in this entry, it is that, like, the expedition leader who did, like, give us our role as, like, a lead hunter is actually one of the characters from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Oh.
Do you hear that?
We do.
Something's snoring. Move as quietly as you can.
Well, I guess we don't have the ability to crouch like we had in other titles. Now let's head up here and see what we find. Oh, yeah. And again, cutscene brightness really changes. Not sure if I should dial it up or keep it as what it is.
There it is.
This was a surprise monster to see come back for sure. I think they want us to hunt it. I don't know. Okay, it was a screen effect meant to happen, because I just saw a bunch of red lines, so I'm guessing it was... Yeah, big old gas monkey. Again, I'm surprised, like, with how quirky of a monster that Kongalala is, that this was one to come back. I'm wondering, like, after, say, like, World, they wanted to try to bring a little bit more of, like, the classic style Monster Hunter back with some of the charms and quirks. Oh, and I think, yeah, I gotta be a bit careful, because we also have a few of the regular Kongas just about too. And now we're getting a little bit where the performance is making it a little harder to keep track of everything. Ooh. Okay, let's top ourselves up with a bit of potion. And now focus on the big guy proper. But I did think Kongalala would be one of our first hunts for the Scarlet Forest. Because in other titles where it has been, like, included and shown off... No, didn't even realize he had a wound, actually. I was trying to get the adhesive ammo ready to go. was a bit of a hit. Yeah, this is where frame rate is going to tank quite a bit more. Oh, we got another wound made up. So let's see about trying to... Yeah, I don't want to break it fully, but I want to get a little bit of extra damage. If I can. Oh, ow. Yeah, this feels like playing the beta again for the release. There we go. Got another wound break, as well as a part break. I think it said that the foreclaws broke there. Nope, and we got the head break, as well as a new wound opened up.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, unfortunately I didn't get the chance to carve up the, Oh, no, actually they are still here. That's a nice touch for Wilds, is they give plenty of time for other small monster carcasses and such to remain around, so... Old titles, it was really a paramount. If you wanted them, you'd have to carve them right away. So that is a nice change to see. And you know what? Let's snag all these that we can, because eventually we'll be using a lot more stuff. Also, should try to get a new armor set for Runa that's kind of tough her up a bit more, too. And it is back with a bit of a crew with it now.
Here we go.
Okay, there is one annoyance I am finding a little bit, and that is... The reticle wants to be drawn to focus on the large monster, rather than, like, us having free aim proper. There we go. A couple more wounds destroyed, get some parts. And yeah, I ticked it off. I need to try to be careful with all the congas in the area. It's not really that they'll do a lot of damage, it's more so I think they'll interrupt me or get me caught into other attacks while the big guys try and fight us. Well, we can actually use his weight to help us out too, because he's thinning out them as much as we are. I want to check about the control settings, because there's got to be a way to turn off, like, maybe it's just like the focus camera that's on right now, why we keep getting pulled to him when I have the scope ready to go. Another wound destroyed, and I think another part break, although I don't want to be too close to him while he's buried in there, while he's farting out. Another wound, and another fair bit of damage done. And we'll just work our way over here and keep getting some good shots in. Ow. Thank you, Runa. Oh, no, not on its way out. See if maybe... Okay, maybe... Oh! I was able to get... Okay, so the Dark Hornet Nest, that's, I think, a new bit of endemic possibly endemic-like, but it seems like it's basically dropping a beehive on him. Another wound destroyed. And we'll carve up these little guys and then keep after them. But now I'm kind of seeing why he might be a hunt we're encountering, like, at this stage in the game. Because Congalala before, in, like, say, our most recent series we've done, which Generations Ultimate, it's not the fastest moving monster, but it is one of the harder hitting ones for, like, when you might run into it. So it's one of those ones that kind of teaches you to make use of your timing windows better and go in after it's done its big attacks and such. Here, though, they seem to have made him a bit more dynamic, and he doesn't seem to be, like, as heavy hitting. And it is, again, a pretty simple moveset for a monster, too. Oh. And he has called in a few more friends, it seems. Yeah, I don't know if we'll be able to get him... Oh. Ah, you guys got in the way. Oh! That's... I'm not sure what he ate there, but that's an attack we'll have to be mindful of. Almost like a line of sparks. And paralysis. There we go. Another wound destroyed. Yeah, so it seems like he does a paralysis kind of cloud up front and close. A straight line of sparks and fire going out. And then, like, a poison cone around himself for, like, a frontward attack. And then some old classics like the, wind and flop. Ah, almost had that tail shot. There we go. Oh, actually, you can even break the tail now. Another wound destroyed. Okay, getting a lot of tips for the, Still gotta mind my timing for, like, when I do certain inputs for what effects come out. There we go. Yeah, another monster from the roster taken down. I also definitely need to make sure to remember to eat before we embark, so that way we have the extra health and stamina to go through. Well, that was Congalala. He's gotten a few new tricks to make him a little bit more mobile and dynamic, but still pretty simple early hunt. I think the biggest flops I have were, again, just the frame rate and trying to mind how our performance is. I might have to see if there's any settings I can change, because I thought I had the game running a little smoother than this. But it could also be new area is also much more intensive, because there is, like, water effects, such as the big waterfall over there it has to register or render. Well, we'll get back to base with all this and see what we get from it. That should at least keep the Wudwuds happy for a moment or two. Or at least hopefully we'll get our tent back. Yeah, so we got a few, looks like old claws just from that. Well, we'll take everything there. Yeah, Runa's up to level 5 now. I don't know if we'll actually unlock stuff for, like, new skills they get or not. Yeah, let's see how this goes along. Hopefully they're impressed with what we were able to pull off.
All about your great exploitations in driving off the pink menace.
Yeah, tell us about the forest monsters.
What can you tell us about the other monsters in the forest? Ever seen a big white monster come through?
White monster? White monster? You don't mean that nightmarish creature. Many times it drags shiny, not white things, too. It shows up when the sky falls out. Very scarifying.
Sky falls out.
Sky falls out.
Yes, yes. Sky falls. Menace comes.
Okay, where'd you learn our language?
Where did you learn our language? You speak it so well.
Oh, you are most perceptious. I indeed am the greatest Wudwud linguiniast in the forest. We have spoken your tongue since times of old, when we served as water purifiers.
Water purifiers?
However, that is no longer. Today we use your speech for transactioning with the desert folk.
Oh, so you have contact with the people of Kunafa?
Yes, they pay tribute to enter the forest, and we grant them passage.
Interesting.
Generous, yes?
And yeah, can we have the campsite back now, please?
Can we have our puny hovel back now?
But of course, friend. The Wudwuds forest is now your forest, too.
Okay, there we go. See now, able to set up pop-up camps, find suitable campsites in each locale, set them up. Found flying near plant. Yeah, so Kotra flies? And after discover, you can set up a pop-up camp there by speaking to someone.
There's too many lopsided transactions between us. You have any belts to trade?
What if we offered you, say, a Doshakama pelt? Brown fur, big fangs, ridges on its forehead?
Brown pelts? Big no. Fur is rough. And besides, brown fur everywhere. No need.
I mean,
Too many in our forest now. Them and their big kahuna. Ooh, you don't want to get messy with that one.
their big kahuna. Okay, I guess that's it for the conversation.
Where are we going then?
Until our next wheelings and dealings.
I'm not sure what they meant by, like, water purifiers, though.
So
At least-
the Doshakama must be traveling in a pack, and they have a leader.
Mm-hmm.
In numbers, monsters become emboldened, and with a strong-willed leader,
We better follow up.
yeah. Let's head back to camp.
I mean,
You're back. Good. We've been managing here, but now that base camp is up and running, little problems are cropping up left and right.
no.
Might be good to see if anyone needs a hand, but that's what us hunters are here for, right?
Okay, you can accept side missions between guild assignments. Talk to people in each region, hear requests, and check that on detailed map.
Suppose
Okay.
it'd hurt to see what people need while we continue our Doshakama investigation.
Yeah, so there's another chapter done. Okay, we'll skip that just to take everything there. And let's see. I do want to talk to Gemma just because we have some armors to check out and see if we do have anything new we can
Got a
make.
minute?
Oh, sure. What you need?
Hey, come here.
I was wondering, but do you ever find yourself agonizing over what gear to make? Well, fret no longer, because from now on, all you've got to do is ask, and I'll give you solid recommendations. Now, what can I do for you? Smithing in recommendations on handy equipment based on your current progress. When you're wavering, give the recommended equipment menu a look.
Everyone seems like they're in good spirits. Yep.
That's interesting. Okay, so let's see the recommendations it says right now. Okay, it gives like a full list of stuff. Let's just do this the simpler way and check the armor first. Because yeah, the Lalabrina, I forgot to show off the armor sets last episode. So one is basically like a ballerina dress for us, and the other is this more kind of knightly look? I'm not sure how to describe it. Well, we've now got the Conga set. That gives us Mushroom Answer and Stench Resistance, so nothing that is really going to be, like, super helpful outside of hunting them itself. So I don't think I'll worry about getting anything like that yet. And I don't think there's anything else to really go through and show off either. Weapon-wise, though, I do want to take a check because Congalala, in the series past, it has had a light bowgun, and it does still continue to. So, Pierce Ammo Powder. I think we should... Yeah, I'm going to make that, and we'll see what that has for itself. Because, again, we're finding all kinds of new stuff with every bowgun we seem to be able to make, so...
Perfection.
There we go. And it's nice to see this really old model brought up to snuff. Yeah, we'll equip as primary. Because one thing about this bowgun is, it's been with the series, I think, for as long as Congalala has been. So let's customize the bowgun and see what this new Pierce Ammo Powder does. Upgrades Pierce Ammo level. So does that mean this is a 2 to a 3? No, it's increases it to a 2. Oh, and we can actually put that... Okay, so that can actually be used on any one of these listed there. And the special ammo mod there increases the ammo recovery speed of special ammo gauge, or increased recovery speed of rapid fire gauge. I kind of want to do the rapid fire mod instead, because I feel like we're going to be using the rapid fire far more often. And we'll keep this adhesive ammo. I'm kind of curious if we'll see another type of special ammo in the future or not.
Fit you to a T, sure.
Oh, and right, I want to check about Runa. Let's see about Palco equipment.
Something in mind?
Yeah, so this is just like us, so we've got her currently in the Feline Hope. There's Feline Bone we could equip her with. The Chatacabra. The Quemetris. Look like we have a little Squire on hand. The Alloy. The Lalabarina. Gives her a wig almost. And the Conga. I mean, I like the Clapping Monkey aesthetic, but I don't think I'll go for that one. Maybe we'll get her outfitted in this.
Look good. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll just skip through those so that we can get it all equipped.
Even more helpful now. Ready to get to work?
Yeah, I'm just going to pass through these just because they do take a little bit of time to see.
Ready to get to work?
And we'll get ourselves our little Squire all set to go. There we go.
Fit you to a T.
That's an order. And one thing I want to change, I don't know if it will make any difference, is turning on cap to the frame rate. I don't know if it'll help us at all, but we'll try it and see. And we've got... Okay.
That means you won't want to miss.
Tech, pop-up camp, Meowster. Your pop-up camp needs cover from A to Z, pal. If I'm ever not around, the support desk can handle anything you need. They'll patch it through to me, and I'll see it done. Yeah, so talk to them to build, repair, remove pop-up camps. You can also talk to the professional stationed at already established ones. It is important to consider the safety levels, that way they aren't attacked by monsters, and destroyed camps will be repaired over time, but if you spend guild points, you can get them immediately. Okay, handy to know. And support desk, I think, is just... I've arranged for you to be able to pick up food shipments here at the support desk. Must be inconvenient, only have access to the Plains Base Camp. Whenever you're away from desert, support desk will handle all of your food shipments. Good to know, and I think you're the one... Yeah, that's just for supporter stuff, which I don't think we super need, so that should be good. Looks like we have a little bit of a request up here. We'll check in and then see about talking to Alma. See if maybe we can get a couple things squeezed in this episode, although maybe not with the time already.
Fishing. Life in microcosm. Drop a line and you are in conversation with nature herself.
I'm guessing you're the new fishing person, like how World had.
Be it back home or in a forbidden land. If I see water, I know what I'm doing.
Is it fishing?
It is! You're a sharp one. And good. I see you brought a fishing rod. Though, fishing isn't something one can force on another.
Yeah, I think I want to get a new helmet.
Passion. But do give it a try if the mood ever strikes you. Till then.
Fishing offers a way to gain materials and guild points. If you see fishy shadows and bodies of water, select fishing rod and equip it, try and reel them in.
Make ourselves useful.
Okay. So yeah, that is going to be our, I guess, fishing person that we'll be relating to. I'm kind of curious. If I use the capture net, will this still count for catching a fish? Oh, you can't use it here. Okay. Yeah, we'll go through just this little bit of the tutorial for fishing. Equip fishing rod, Fish respond with different lure movements. Some fish lure in more easily than others. Jig your lure with the left stick to entice fish bite it. Different fish attract different kinds of movement. So it seems like they have added a little bit more from,
Key to fishing.
from how they had it in World. There we go. We'll bring that in.
True master angler to shine.
And that was... Oh, that's actually the first time we fished all game. Okay, Kanya. There you go.
Hunter. It seems you enjoyed a bit of fishing. Oh, I can tell. It's in your eyes.
You can see my eyes through the hat, can you?
It's a conversation with nature, with oneself. Its fruits are far more than just dinner. Not least, the bond we now share as fisher fellows. Come, let us talk till dawn of fish philosophy.
How about next time?
I'll hold you to that. It's a promise. If nothing else, fish offer a multitude of benefits to the hunt. You'd be smart to stock up.
Okay, there we go. Already nicely along. So I think we'll do is... Yeah, we'll skip that. There's all that done. Okay, we'll talk to Alma next episode, just because I don't want the episodes to run too long, and again, I am trying to figure out the best settings I can try to keep for the game to run as best as my computer is able to manage without catching fire. For now, though, thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Wilds. There we go. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Once again, as soon as I can, I will switch us, or try to switch us Geforce Now, and hopefully get better recording footage and stuff like that, but this is what we can do for now. So thank you guys for tolerating it if you are. Until I see you all next video episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.